has survived the journey to tell about it. And right now, I'm just trying to thrive this whole family lockdown. Let me tell you how bad I'm trying to thrive. A few minutes ago, I thought I went live, and so I was recording the show. I thought, until I was all done talking to you, encouraging you, and having this conversation with you, and I went to turn the show off and press the button. I never actually pressed the button to go live. So here we are, back again, trying it again. I'm so excited to be here with you. You know, one area that I keep hearing from you mamas that you're tired, you're burnt out in, you're ready to throw the towel in on is cooking. Okay, I get it. If you were on this mom journey before all the lockdown, where your kids went off to school all day and you weren't having to be in the kitchen 3 times a day cooking meals, that has all changed for a lot of us, right? And so you're getting tired of it. You're done. You're like, I'm so done with my kids cooking. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about some ways to simplify that, because I get it. Though I have 10 people roaming my halls, I'm not having to cook all the meals because they are at the ages where they can cook their breakfast and lunch meals. So I'm only responsible right now for the dinner meal and packing some lunches for those that leave the house. I know. Don't shame me. Don't leave comments to me right now about the fact that they're old enough to make their lunches, because I'm the mom who gets it that I only have a few more months to say yes to my boys before they head off to college. So my way of saying yes and my way of getting this opportunity is that I get to make them their lunches still. It's only a few more months, like I said, and they'll head off to college and they'll be on their own, heading to the cafeteria to get their lunch or making their own lunches. But right now, I still like to make their lunches for them. So other than that, I do still cook dinner. And that can be a task all on its own, right? Like you get to the end of the day and you're thinking, oh shoot, what did I plan? You got to plan dinner, you got to figure it out. And so I needed to simplify my life long ago on how to do that. And I'm going to talk to you about a method that I began using years ago that helped me with the challenge of leftovers not being eaten in our house. Constantly there was leftovers, right? There's this leftover hamburger that was fried up. There's this leftover chicken that came from the roasted chicken I bought. There's a leftover pork from having pork chops. But nobody was eating it, right? So I began using what I like to call the cook once, eat twice cooking method. So not only does it help you save money, but it will also help you with saving time in your weekly cooking. It'll help cut it in half practically because you already have part of your meal cooked, right? So I want to talk to you today about that. I cook a meal on one night and it feeds us for 2 nights. But my kids actually have no idea they're eating leftovers, because I have kids in my house that aren't really big on leftovers, but this kind of hides the leftover. They don't even notice that it's a leftover because it's 2 entirely different meals that I'm creating out of the one night that I cooked. So let me give you some ideas of what I mean by that. First, let's talk about chicken, okay? You're gonna roast a large chicken or 2 chickens, or you're gonna go to Costco and you're gonna buy those already roasted chickens at Costco. They're like $5. Somebody said the other day, we should create a quiz, like all the things, in Costco, and see if moms can answer it. Mom was like, what can you buy for $4.99? Bingo, chicken. Okay, so I'll take those chickens, and the first night maybe I'll just bring them home and we'll have chicken and we'll have mashed potatoes and vegetable and salad and all of that. Then I cube it or I shred it and I cube it to make a chicken pot pie, or shred it for chicken fajitas, or chicken Alfredo pasta, or chicken and barbecue sauce and make shredded chicken sandwiches. There's so many ideas you can do just with chicken alone, right? So grab those chickens at Costco and create 2 meals, but you only had to do it once, right? Okay, roast beef. You want to cook a large roast beef. Maybe you want to put it in your oven, like the Sunday roast beef dinner with potatoes and carrots and all that. Or you want to put it in your crock pot and cook it, slow cook it all day. Whatever way you want to cook it, you're going to have roast beef for dinner. And then you're going to slice up your roast beef and you're going to have French dips later that week. Or you're going to cube it and put it in a stew, or chop it up and put it in noodle gravy. My kids love noodle gravy, where I take leftover roast beef, I take beef gravy and some egg noodles, and I mix it all together, and it's just one big sloppy meal, but it's delicious and my kids love it. So that's what to do with roast beef. Okay, how about hamburger? Let's talk about hamburger. Or if you want to use beef hamburger, or you want to use turkey, ground turkey, whatever you want to use, these are some ideas for it. So fry up a batch of it, and then you can create it into smaller batches and put it aside for making spaghetti, chili, tacos, sloppy joes, meatballs, whatever. I guess the meatballs can't fry up the meat, right? Okay. So lasagnas, any kind, shepherd pie, all those things use hamburger, right? Another idea is to create your taco meat and create a big batch of it and have tacos one night, and a couple nights later have nachos or taco ring. If you've not tried taco ring in your house, you've got to try it, okay? It's a Pampered Chef recipe. It uses the Pillsbury croissant roll dough, but when you're done, it's like a big ring, and my kids love it, and it's so easy to make, and it makes great leftovers as well for lunch the next day for those that are at home and can warm it back up. So that's another simple, fun idea. Cooking once, eating twice, right? We have tacos on Taco Tuesday, then have Thursday taco ring night or whatever. It just makes a great second meal for your kids and your family. Okay, pork. Bake pork chops for the first meal. Cube the leftovers to be used in like a pork veggie stir fry later that week. Or what about turkey? We often forget about turkey. We make it for Thanksgiving or Christmas, and then we never see it again, right? Not in our home. We make turkey throughout the year. I buy those butterball turkey breasts, or I buy at Costco this turkey. It's in the like deli section area, and it's a big chunk of turkey basically, and I warm it up and cook it, and we have like the mashed potatoes, the stuffing, the gravy, the whole bit, and then I take it and I make a turkey pot pie out of it, or turkey noodle gravy, similar to the beef noodle gravy, or a turkey ring that you can make. Anyways, there's so many great ideas, right, that you can make out of these different meals that you make once and you eat twice, right? So I think by now I've kind of given you enough ideas that you've got the idea going in your brain, and you're thinking of a zillion ways of the things that you cook in your home and how you could cook once and eat twice. So just start looking for those ideas. You could Google ideas, but the idea of this is just to really help you to save time, save money, and to be able to create your menu by cooking once and eating twice, okay? I would love to hear ideas. Feel free to leave them in my comments, send me messages, tell me what ideas you have found, because I'm always looking for new ideas as well. Okay. Another thing I want to tell you is I have another way to help you. And this is what I call the Family Meal Planner. And this is just another way to help you in the kitchen, to simplify your week and to stop hearing, I don't know what to eat, what's there to eat, I'm hungry, blah, 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 you know, all that thing that we're hearing right now while we're on family lockdown. Okay, this is to help you. One, if you've got kids that are old enough now to create their own breakfast and lunch, this is going to be a lifesaver for you. Here you put breakfast ideas, so you can write down all the breakfast ideas, whether it be scrambled eggs that they can make on their own, or they can make toast and peanut butter, they can make cereal, they can whip up those pancakes and waffles that maybe you already pre-made and they're just in the freezer ready for them to put in the toaster. Whatever it is that your meal ideas, yogurt and granola, you can put it right here, and then your kids look at it and they're like, oh, here's the different breakfast choices I have that I can make myself. I don't have to go ask mom, what do I eat, and sit and whine and complain that I don't know what to eat. Same with lunch, right? You can put down lunch ideas for your kids for the week of different things they can make, different sandwich ideas, different soup ideas, things that are in your freezer that they can easily pop into the microwave or the oven. Whatever it is that you level your kids are at making their own, you can list those ideas here. Also, snack ideas. So your kids, once again, know what's allowed for snacks, what they can eat, and also just ideas when they're hungry and they don't know what to have. They don't have to come interrupt you again asking you what can they eat. They already know what is available to eat by placing it on this list that you can then put in a place where your kids can find it, okay? Also, down here for you moms is the menu planner, and that is done Monday through the whole week, 7 days, and you can plan out your dinners and even your side dishes. And then my favorite part about this form that I created is this box. And this box is food to use this week. And I know I've talked about this form before, and I want to keep talking about it because I think it's so great. Until you start using it, you are not going to know how great it is. Okay, the food to use this week is the area where you can go into your pantry, your freezer, your refrigerator, and you can take stock and inventory and decide what is it that needs to be eaten up this week. So do you have yogurt that's about to expire this week? You put it on there. Do you got fruit that needs to be eaten up? You put it on there. Do you have cereal boxes that are half empty that you want eaten up? You can put it on here so your kids know this is the first things that need to get eaten in the house this week. And also what that helps is when you're meal planning and you're like, oh, I have fruit that needs to be eaten. Well, I'll serve the grapes and strawberries before they go bad and you have to throw them out. I'll serve them with dinner tonight. So this just helps remind you of those extra things that can be thrown into your meals that you can remind your kids to eat during the week, so that, again, we're saving money and not wasting our food as well. So I hope this family planner helps you as well. I hope this whole idea of cooking once and eating twice also has given you a little bit more of an idea of how you can simplify your journey of cooking as a mom right now and in the future. So my hope is that some of these ideas don't just help us right now during family lockdown, but they also help us as we continue this journey as moms. Again, we hope that you will leave comments, send us messages, because we love traveling this journey with you as moms. We love you being part of our tribe, and we want you to make sure that you include your mom friends too. Don't forget your mom friends out there and forget about them. Invite them to come and join us here as well. And so I hope that these ideas helped you today. And thank you for joining me today on Mommin It Daily. I'll catch you again soon. Bye.